Hey guys, welcome to the jungle. In this video I'm gonna talk about something super cool that I think you will think is super cool as well. And that is the mathematical formula for speed. And this is based on my experience training hundreds of people from all over the world. And also I have studied nanoscience, where you study physics, biology, math, chemistry, and basically pretty much all science is included in nanoscience. So let's get straight into it. So before we get to the formula of speed, I'll show you 4 criteria that we need to get in place first. And then after understanding the 4 criteria, then we will look at the formula for speed, okay? This is super interesting. Let's start with the most simple ones first, like quick wins first. And then we'll end up with the more complicated concepts later. So let's get to the big one that everybody knows is super important, and that is power delivery and brakes, okay? So the first criteria of going fast is that you are applying the throttle and the brakes in a way that is absolutely near the limit of what's possible physically, okay? That means like you're rolling on the throttle right on the limit of the optimal amount of wheel spin, and the same with the brakes. You're braking optimally, braking as hard as possible when you need to brake, right before you start skidding with the tires. So in other words, using the throttle and the brakes on the limits of what's optimal, okay? Then the next one is optimizing your line choice. It's also something you can do pretty easily. So the first 2 ones here, they are like actually very easy, quick fixes you can use to optimize your own speed. So the second one is line choice. Super simple. And you want to optimize your line choice for 4 different criteria. The first one is make sure you do the jump combo that's the fastest, you know. A really funny example, like the step-up jump in the background here. It's actually faster to go double and then single, like double and roll the single, than to triple all the way up. Because if you triple all the way up, you're carrying so much speed, you can make the turn on the inside line, which is way faster. So make sure you figure out which jump combos are the fastest, okay? Next one is corner line choice. You want to make sure you carry or choose a line in the corner that has the steepest amount of support or embankment that can carry the speed. The steeper, if this is the berm here, the berm angle, the steeper the berm angle, the more speed you can carry without flying out of the track and start skidding, okay? So if you find like a steep berm or a nice rut, that can carry more speed than if you're taking like a sweeper line or a less steep part of the berm. Unless, because this is motocross, there's always exceptions, unless the steep line is not smooth, okay? So you also want to optimize your line choice both on straights and in turns for smoothness. It means you want to look for the smallest bumps. If it's bumpy, which it usually is, you want to look for the least bumpy line, maybe even a smooth line, both on the turns and the straight sections, okay? So also for smoothness. And you want to optimize your line choice for distance, but that's probably the least important, because in motocross it can often be faster to go a longer route around the track if it's both smoother and steeper berm angle. You can actually go fast, like you can make a faster lap time taking the longer way around the track in motocross quite often. But of course, not always, okay? So that was number 2. Now it gets more complicated. We will get to traction, number 3. And to optimize your traction, you need to, first of all, have good tires, new tires, right amount of tire pressure. Secondly, suspension setup, okay? And suspension setup is one of the most complex topics of motocross, like by far, okay? One of the most complicated things, so suspension setup. And then lastly, track condition or line choice. Track condition, that's of course not always in your hands as a rider, but you can try to look, for example, if they have overwatered the track so it gets muddy in one area and they didn't water like just a few meters away, another line that's not overwatered and has more traction, well, then you can take the line with the best track conditions. Okay, so traction, we're not gonna get into suspension setup, okay, otherwise it would be like a freaking 2-hour long video. So let's just jump straight to the last criteria of speed optimization, and that is body position, and I call it body configuration because that word includes the dynamics, like the internal dynamics of the body, like looseness and tightness, much better than just body position. And riding technique, okay? This is by far the most complex topic and aspect of riding fast is understanding body dynamics, body position and body configuration and riding technique. But overall, you want to optimize your footwork and your leverage on the bike, how you generate traction in certain moments, and you can optimize your strength, mobility and cardio. If you're not able to hang on to the sucker when things get wild, then you're gonna fall off. So that's definitely gonna damage your lifetime. Also, if you're not able to get into the right optimal body positions because of lack of mobility, then you're also losing something there. And of course, obviously, if you don't have the cardio to do one fast lap, then we also have a problem. So now we have gone through the 4 criteria of going fast, so we can put it into a formula for speed, which is like the highlight of the video. So let's do that. So down here I wrote the simplest way of just like showing this, all this information we've gone through is a formula for speed that equals power delivery multiplied by line choice, multiplied by traction optimization, multiplied by body position and technique. So speed equals PLTB. That's it. Hope this was fun to watch. If you want more science-flavored motocross coaching advice, remember to subscribe. And you can also watch us go racing in the South Thailand Championship. You can see where we're training in the link in the description below. And thank you for watching and see you on the next one.